Passat B7, open the brake pads and close the brake pads, the electric motors in the rear. After or before you change the pads, you need to retract, so you can change the pads and then push it back so you can be able to use the brakes. Otherwise you're gonna get the fault on the dash. Now this is a Passat B6, but it's the same as B7 because I replaced everything to B7, so you can consider this a B7, at least on the electronical part. So you go into VCDS, 53 parking brake, right? And remember, if you want to do this, you cannot have the parking brake on. So to be able to do any of these brake pads, you gotta put the parking brake to released, so release it, right? Parking brake is off, you can see there. Engine is started. I'm with the foot on the brake now because mine is automatic, but even if it's manual, you keep your foot on the brake. Make sure when it's gonna be on the ramp to secure it, because otherwise the car will move. A ramp or axle stands, but just make sure you have wheel chocks or something. Right, you don't need to do any security access or anything. You just have to be in park if it's an automatic. Brake off, right? And then you go to 04 basic settings. It'll say that you need to put a charger, make sure the battery voltage is alright. I prefer to do this with the engine like that on, so the power won't drop, it'll be stable. And then you have open rear parking brake prior to pad change repair. So this procedure is basically the same on the B6 and B7 with the electronic parking brake, even probably the TIG one, I guess. So you click on this one and have a look. It's doing the thing. Basic settings on, job done. So now you can get out of the car, take your discs out, brake pads and all the stuff. After you're done, so I'm just gonna close everything, right? You go back to VCDS. Once you finish your thing, parking brake, right? And then go back to basic settings. Okay, and you go to close rear parking brake after pad. So basically you can understand and see, but you have to have the brake off. I mean, you don't do anything after that. You don't touch the handbrake or something while you're working there. You just have to connect the computer back. And now everything is done. As you can see, I don't have any faults on the screen, nothing. Don't go back, check for fault codes. There's nothing in there anyway, and that's it. I'm using VCDS, so that's the program that I think most of the people will use. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to help me out so I can post more videos for it. If you need anything, make in the comments what you need and I can make a video if I can.